Hello everyone, Earn the Worm here, and today I finally got in my Revoltech Ultron figure. You can see it's got the window packaging there, really nice, able to see the figure. Got a pose on the side, and a giant uppercut. All you can. A bunch more poses on the back. I really like that this one comes with a little base. So that's pretty much it for the packaging. I'm going to crack this thing open now and have a look at his accessories and then a look at the figure. Okay, now Ultron is out of packaging, but we'll have a look at his accessories first. And this ain't really accessory, but it was an insert in the packing. I just thought it was a really cool scene of all these Ultrons. You could hang that up like a poster. That's a really cool insert for that box. Then you have his stand, which you have to assemble, but it's only like 3 pieces. You got the stem, the base, and you just pop it in there, and then you can pop this hook on the end, and you have your stand. And then you get this fancy toothpick, in case you're eating dinner and playing with your action figures. Actually, what this is for is his eyes are movable, and you stick this up in his skull and move his eyes around. Stab him in the back of the eye. You get 1 energy blast, and you get a set of alternate hands. He actually has fisted hands on him right now. These are open hands, and the way that energy blast works, it actually fits onto his fingertips. And this Ultron figure stands right at about 6 3/4 inches. It's almost at the 7-inch mark. Now on to the Ultron figure itself. This is really a beautiful figure of Ultron. The Revoltech joints, I know it bothers a lot of people that you can see those joints. It don't bother me as much on like the Iron Man and things, as long as they're blended well. And sometimes they do stick out kind of bad, but actually with Ultron, they just look like an overall part of his sculpt. And he is quite a bit bigger than the other characters in the Avengers Revoltech line or the SH Figuarts Avengers, which is good because Ultron was a pretty big guy in the movie. I just think they did such a good job on all this sculpt work, like on the hips here, that nice detail down in there. And this Ultron, he has really nice broad shoulders. Really good head sculpt. I really like that head sculpt. I think it looks great. I like these big earpieces. I don't know what those are. They look like Secret Service earpieces or something. On articulation on Ultron, he does have those Revoltech joints everywhere on him. And a lot of them are actually double Revoltech joints. Like you see that shoulder there, it has a double Revoltech joint just to get a lot more movement out of it. His head is on a ratcheted Revoltech joint, so he looks up a good amount. That's pretty good. He can look down a crazy amount. Look at that. Because his neck goes down in the body, and you can see the joint there at the bottom of the neck. He can do giraffe neck. And the shoulder does have that double Revoltech joint that I mentioned, so you can get just all kinds of movement out of it, just any way you're going to want it to go. You have another double Revoltech joint here at the elbow, and actually in the instructions it tells you that down in the forearm cannot be removed. Usually with most of the Revoltech joints you can pop out either end, but actually on this one you cannot remove down in the forearm. And of course it rotates on both sides of those joints. Your wrist has a smaller Revoltech joint in there. And one thing with these figures, I wish they would throw in a couple spare Revoltech joints, just in case. I haven't broke any Revoltech joints yet. It's always a possibility. Down in the midsection, you have a large Revoltech joint down there. You also have one above it, up in the chest. So you get lots of good movement in that chest and the midsection. And a lot of these pieces are kind of free floating in there to move around with him. At the top of the thigh here, you have another Revoltech joint, but they're angled weird. See, they're angled into that leg, so that makes it a little harder to get that to move. I guess it will go out, clicks out some. And you can pop it off and work with it and get it to where you want to go. Those hip joints in there, those are a little odd. I'm not real pleased with that. And then you have a single Revoltech joint at the knee, which you do get a really good bend out of that single joint there. You have a Revoltech joint at the ankle. It is ratcheted and it will pivot as well. Oh! And then he does have toe articulation. Okay, I know Ultron is a robot, but he does have a butthole, in case you were wondering. Now to my favorite part of the video, I'm going to get some poses out of Ultron. So that's all the poses I'm going to do, and that is my review of the Revoltech Age of Ultron figure. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Had a lot of fun making it. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up with videos. Thank you guys. Bye.